Let's talk about my tummy tuck experience with the incomparable Dr. Reza Kordestani. Why did I get the surgery? Long story short, I physically needed it. I had gained an enormous amount of weight for both pregnancies, and I lost all that weight. And even just with age and my weight fluctuating in my teen years, 20s and 30s, it was time. But my kids didn't just add on the weight. They separated my abs severely. I had severe ab separation. When it comes to surgery, cosmetic surgery, my personal thing is I would get done what I can't fix in the gym on a scale of this needs to get fixed quickly. And then there's other things that can just simply wait. I want to get my boobs done. I have not done it because honestly, that's just something that can wait. My abs being separated like this, you guys have seen the movie Death Becomes Her, right? Yeah, that was me. Your core is everything. And when it's weakened or it's compromised or when your abs are separated, it makes everything hard to do. The most mundane task. I couldn't bend over to tie my shoes without my back being in excruciating pain. I am a stomach sleeper and a side sleeper. That was painful. They had to get fixed. So that's why I got the surgery. If I just gained weight and had like leftover stretched out skin, I wouldn't have gotten the surgery. But because again, I had severe ab separation, it had to be fixed. I'm not scared of a little flab. It ain't stopping nothing. How did I find Dr. Kordestani? I was on Instagram and I asked my followers in my stories. That's kind of one of like the main ways I communicate with everyone. I'm very active on my stories. So I was like, hey y'all, send me some surgery recs. I'm looking for somebody to do a tummy tuck, possibly boobs. And I got a bunch of responses, but I got a few recommending Dr. Kordestani. And at that time, I had not heard of him. So I looked him up and hallelujah, praise Jesus, the man is in the DMV area. Cause I'm thinking, shit, I'm about to get surgery and I gotta fly all over the world or fly across the country. And do I really want to do that? No, I don't. So he is right up the street. Well, not right up the street, but he's local enough. I looked at his work. I went on the Facebook group. There's a Facebook group full of just beautiful, kind ladies who are just, they're like angels. Shout out to Shantae. They are angels. They will literally help you through the entire process. They will talk you down if you're nervous. They'll tell you what you need depending on what type of procedure you're getting. I looked at their before and afters. I looked at the before and afters on his Instagram page. I was pretty much sold. We all know the typical tummy tuck stomach. We all know what that looks like. And it's not that those stomachs were so bad I didn't want to get the surgery. I'm gonna get the surgery. But the fact that this man will craft your belly button back to factory settings. He will give you the exact same belly button that you had when you were born. And the way that he just sculpts you, if you are a candidate, it was a no-brainer. I fell in love with his work and I immediately reached out and I went on his website and I signed up and I sent in my befores. I got an email saying, hey, we can work with you. Now, here's the thing. Every surgeon has their own aesthetic. They have their own signature look and feel the way that they do things. If they don't feel that your body type or your foundation is something that they can make look just amazing, then they will not work with you. And that's a good thing. You don't want someone who's just going to take your money. You want someone with a discerning spirit who can say, nah, I can't help you. That's a good thing. It's disappointing, of course. You know, I get that, but it's also a good thing because that means the surgeon has integrity. He's like, nah, I can't do nothing with that. I'm not going to make you look the best to my ability. So you should probably keep looking, or he might refer you to someone. It really just depends on when you want to get done. Because even when I asked him about my boobs, he was like, I'm not the man for you, but I know a guy. I fully respect it. Anyway, that's how I found Dr. K. Just check out his work. I love his tummy tucks. I think he is like, we call him Tuck Daddy for a reason. How much did it cost? Okay, I got my quote and it was $97.05. And even then, his price had gone up. Now, it's 2024 at the time that I'm shooting this video, so I know his price has gone up significantly. Dr. K, he operates in a hospital. I got my surgery done at Innova Hospital. So that's an additional price. You're gonna pay the OR fees and yada yada. So that's what my price was back in 2022, 2023. I got the procedure done April of 2023. I mean, he's worth it. And plus the price of medicine just goes up every year. Equipment prices. I think he's doing Vaser now. That was not an option, or I don't know if that was an option when I got my tummy tuck done. But anyway, was it painful? The procedure itself was not painful for me. The thing is, everyone has a different pain tolerance. Everyone is just different. I didn't experience any pain from the actual procedure, but I've had 2 C-sections. My body was kind of used to that. But I will say this, while I had no pain from the procedure, it was very uncomfortable because you are hunched over, you can't walk up straight, and you have to walk very slowly as soon as you come out of your fog. Like you're walking bent over for a few weeks, several weeks. Here's where I did experience pain. By around week 2, I had excruciating back pain, but he told me that would happen. That's to be expected. You're walking over. Now, I did use a walker. I had the walker with the wheels on it. So I was putting my weight on that, but I'm still bent over for days and days on end. I'm still in like, I'm sleeping like this. I'm on wedge pillows. That's where shit got really painful. It was very painful in the back. That pain lasted about a week, maybe a week and a half. That subsided because by then I was actually able to stand up a little bit more. So there was no pain from the actual procedure. The pain that I experienced was the back pain, but that's to be expected. You are absolutely going to need help. Someone has to be there. Someone has to be there, especially if you have children, little ones. Someone has to be there for at least 2 to 3 weeks to help you out. That's like on the long end of it. You need someone, when you come home from the hospital, you need someone to help you get into bed, to help you get out of bed. You can't fully shower for the first, I want to say 5 or 6 days. Now, you are washing up, you're taking a whole bath at the sink, but you're not able to like submerge yourself in water for like the first week or until, you get your drains checked and whatnot. It's not glamorous. The aftercare part is not glamorous, but it is what it is because it's worth you getting snatched back to factory settings, because that's exactly what he's going to do for you. Yeah, Dr. K, he's amazing at what he does. I highly recommend. He's incredibly kind. He has amazing bedside manner. You don't feel like he doesn't care. Like, I was able to text him when I had a concern about my belly button because, it's healing. So there was a point in time where the little thing that I was keeping in there to keep it open was starting to stink. And I was like, uh-oh, is it infected? And he was like, take that shit out. So I did. And then my belly button started to heal. So everyone is going to go through a similar but slightly different experience. Your pain level is going to be completely dependent on your tolerance. I didn't have any pain from the actual procedure. My pain came with the freaking back, me being bent over for 2 weeks. That was hell. But then I got through it. It's worth it in the end to have my abs completely sewn back together, fused back together. I can do all the things now, all the activities. I don't have any back pain. I strengthened my muscles, just doing moderate workouts. I've been working out a lot more. Oh, another thing that I loved about Dr. K's work, the scar line. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not care about the scar. I knew the scar would be there. I did not care. My main focus was just getting my abs back together. Like, I needed them back together. I needed them on speaking terms because they were beefing, okay? So I knew the scar was going to be there. But Dr. K, I don't know how he does it. When I say his scar line is paper thin, I mean it. It is paper thin. I did not treat my scar. I know. That's where I dropped the ball, but that's on me. So you can see my scar line, but honestly, I don't care. I will eventually treat it with some muesli because I had to try muesli on a different part of my body just to see how it worked, and it does work. It takes a while, but it works. And he does recommend that you use muesli on your scar once your scar is healed. But by the time I was able to like stand up and put on little things and get back into my crop tops, baby, I didn't care about no damn scar. But again, that's me. If you care about the scar, treat it as soon as you can. I will eventually get around to treating mine, but when you look at mine, you can see the hyperpigmentation around the scar line, but the actual scar line itself is so paper thin. I'll post a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. My skin laxity was pretty much gone. The elasticity in my skin was gone. It had been completely blown out from having 2 kids and being like damn near 300 pounds. I still have a little bit of scrunchy, crepey skin in my midsection, but it just is what it is. Like at that point, he would just be pulling skin, and that wasn't safe or recommended to do. Those are my personal results, but I love what he did for me. I love my results. No complaints, no complaints. So yeah, that is it. If you want to see more of his work, go to his Instagram page or check out the Facebook group, and you can see a lot of before and afters. You can talk to the girls, you can see what the quotes are looking like, see how people are just enjoying their new bodies. He also does rhinoplasty, he does do boob work, BBLs. I think he does it all, if I'm not mistaken. His tummy tucks, them tummy tucks, they just hit different. So check him out. If you have any questions that I might not have answered or I rushed through or whatever, leave them down in the comments below. And thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys in another video.